Good morning, my YouTube viewers. In this particular video, what we're going to do is we're going to do a demonstration of comparison operators because you have comparison operators in Python. So there are 6 comparison operators, which I will go over that with you. So the first comparison operator is equal, and it's the 2 equal signs. And then the second comparison operator is not equal, and it's an exclamation point with an equal sign. The third comparison operator is greater than, so it's a greater than sign. The fourth comparison operator is less than, so it's a less than sign. The fifth comparison operator is greater than or equal to, and it's the greater than or equal to sign. And the sixth comparison operator is less than or equal to, and it's the less than or equal to sign. So those are your 6 comparison operators in Python. But what I wanted to do, or what I have done, is I've made a small program to demonstrate the comparison operators. And as you can see, in addition, we're using some of the concepts that we have used in previous videos, such as I used the hash symbol to make a comment, and then we use the input function, and we use the print function. We also created a function which we will cover in another video, and we're also using if-else, which we will be covering in other videos as well. So in this particular program, we're using concepts that we've already discussed and concepts that we will be discussing in future videos. So the first thing that I did was I created a function called getNumbers. And so first num equals int input. So that means you're taking the input, which is a string, and you're converting it to an integer. And say enter first number. And then the second num equals int input, enter second number. So you're going to input 2 numbers. And the reason why is because the comparison operators compare 2 numbers. So you print the first number is the first number, and then you print the second number is the second number. And then the function returns the first number and the second number. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call the function. So first number, comma, second number equals getNumbers. So that's why we've called the function. And the function doesn't take any arguments as inputs. So now we're going to go through, we've got our 2 numbers. So we're going to go through a series of if-else statements to compare the 2 numbers. So if the first number is greater than the second, if the first number equals the second number, you print the first number equals the second number. If first number does not equal the second number, you print the first number is not the same as the second number. Then we have another if statement. If the first number is greater than the second number, you print the first number is greater than the second number. If the first number is less than the second number, you print the first number is less than the second number. And then the third if statement, if the first number is greater than or equal to the second number, you print this first number is greater than or equal to the second number. If the first number is less than or equal to the second number, you print the first number is less than or equal to the second number. So now what we do is I've written the program just to demonstrate the different comparison operators. And rather than write it on the screen, which, I could have had syntax errors and things like that. Then I already did that. But what we're going to do now is we'll save it, even though I haven't done anything to it, we'll save it. And we're using the Python 3.13 IDLE, IDLE, and you can get that from Microsoft Store, and it's free. You don't have to pay anything. So we're going to run it. We're going to run the module. And then so it says enter first number. I'm going to say 100. And I'm going to press enter. Enter second number. We'll say 50. So the first number is 100 and the second number is 50. So it prints the first number as being 100 and the second number as being 50. And then so we've got three statements. The first number is not the same as the second number. That's true. The first number is greater than the second number. That's true. The first number is greater than or equal to the second number. That's true. So what we'll do now is we'll run it again, and we'll use the same numbers. So we'll do it again. We'll say 35 is the first number. 35 is the second number. And then so the first number is 35. The second number is 35. The first number equals the second number. The first number is equal to, is greater than or equal to the second number. So now we'll do it, run it one more time, and we'll run it again, and we'll say the first number is 50, and the second number is 100. So we print off the first number and the second number. The first number is not the same as the second number. The first number is less than the second number. The first number is less than or equal to the second number. So we've actually run this program 3 times in 3 different scenarios for the 6 different comparison operators. And so that concludes this video on the comparison operators for Python. In the next video, I'll be doing some other operators. And so I'll see you next video.